dear brothers of the planet Earth. Bringing peace and balance is not something very easy within the world you live in. But why am I talking about balance? Because everything you want and everything you long for can only be achieved through balance. Many complain that they don't have abundance and prosperity. But how are their lives, minds, and surroundings? The perfect rhythm of the universe is a pulsing beat. Imagine that there is a heart in the universe, and that heart beats. Everything in the universe beats within that frequency, just like your physical heart, which pulses so that blood flows and food is carried to every cell. In the same way, the heart of the universe beats so that everything reaches all the farthest points that exist. But, of course, it is not a physical heart. It is a way of putting the movement of the universe so you can understand. You want good things, happiness, abundance, and prosperity. And I say that you are not asking for anything that doesn't belong to you, because each soul, when created, brings with it all these properties. It's just that as each soul walks, the paths are being modified, and that balance is being broken. But everything is still there, available to everyone. Everything that is rightfully yours in the universe never diminishes. Everything is still there, always with the same intensity. Then many may ask, and why don't I have abundance? Why does it vanish, or why is it gone from my life? Because you have moved away from it. It is as if you were the center. Around you, in a big circle, all the feelings bring you a whole and healthy life. Love, happiness, harmony, joy, friendship, abundance, prosperity, light, many feelings. Everyone is at the same distance from you, and then they are forced away every time you put the opposite feeling to one of them. But it's still there with the same intensity. It hasn't diminished, it's just moved away. And why did it move away? Because you pushed it away. Let's say that one of these ends is wealth, material wealth. But you pushed this wealth away with your attitudes, thoughts, and emanations. But it's still the same value, the same amount. It's just become further away, more challenging to access. So we often tell you that to have abundance, you just have to have balance. Because when you are in balance, you don't emanate contrary feelings, feelings of low vibration, and then you start attracting everything that was once so close. It is as if you produced a dirty, powerful mass around you. This mass pushes everything good away because it has space and volume. So it makes everything out. If you consume that big mass, transmuting it into light and love, it gets smaller in volume, and all that gets closer again. It is straightforward. Nobody loses anything. Everybody is still entitled to the same amount they always had when their souls were created. Because it is available in the universe. Everybody is entitled to the same quantum. Then you may say, but why do so many have so much and others have so little? As you say, those who have so much did not steal from anyone in the universe. Much to the contrary, they provoked another action, the multiplication of what they already had, by their attitudes, by their thoughts, by their soul walk. That quantum that belonged to you from the universe multiplies and becomes larger and larger. And the most crucial thing in all this is it doesn't become bigger and bigger only for those who multiply it, but for everybody. So it's as if that quantum existed in the universe today. When one multiplies it, it spreads throughout the universe, bringing bonanza to all, not just to the one who multiplied it. So realize how important it is that you move in the right direction. But conversely, when you create these enormous volumes of negative mass, it also spreads like a disease and everyone around you. So if you're not careful, you will be contaminated by that disease, and nobody will have prosperity and happiness because everybody is emanating the same thing. Nobody is isolated in the world. You are all united. What anyone does reverberates to the whole with more or less intensity. So, how to attract only good things? By vibrating good things, eliminating your feelings of low vibration, and believing that bulky and shapeless mass will diminish at each step. Because you are working with it, it gets smaller. So have good thoughts, say good things, and act lovingly. Don't complain, don't judge or criticize, because all of this increases this mass, and quickly, if you don't feed this mass, you attract everything good and reach that longed for balance, where everything starts to happen as if by magic, and you will gain more and more abundance and prosperity. Don't look at abundance only as the energy of money. Abundance applies to everything. Love, food, rest, peace, harmony, friends, and nature. All of this is abundance. So the more you eliminate this layer, the more you attract it all. And in the same way, if you feed this shapeless and powerful mass, the more you push away the balance and all the good things that are there for you. So what to do in a world so complex and so challenging to live in? What to do? First, always look to the horizon, never to the step ahead, because the step ahead will always show itself as that bulky and ugly mass, and that is when discouragement, lack of courage, despair, and imbalance settle in. But if you look to the horizon, you go beyond all this mass and see the sun shining, illuminating everything around you, green fields, blooming, with a lot of wealth. Always look to the horizon and place on it everything you want. It is as if you make a leap from the center where you are to that point where everything is available. Do this exercise several times a day. Always put yourself in this beautiful, wonderful place, so that you have the strength and courage to have the consciousness of what needs to be done to diminish this voluminous, negative mass you create around you. And believe me, you are capable of eliminating this mass. You just have to change your thoughts, attitudes, and words. Continuously emanate that horizon. Bright, rich, with much peace, much joy, and little by little, you will see your power. You will destroy the mass around you and access all the abundance that exists for each one of you in the whole universe. Thank you for watching. We love you so much.